Hey, it's Coach Tom Ferry. Welcome back to the final 5 ideas from the Success Summit and the actions I believe you should be taking. There was an extraordinary moment, I believe it was on day 2, Thursday as a matter of fact, before the House of Blues, when I brought up on stage my good friend Lori Eastman. And if you remember, the point that she got across to everybody is, you gotta lock in on your motivation. You gotta know why you're doing this. You gotta know why you're willing to spend the extra time to get outside of your comfort zone to make the money that you deserve. And if you remember, she kept grabbing that necklace, and that necklace was a number 3. And I remember, so Lori, what's it about? She says, the 3 represents my 3 daughters. That's why I do this. That's my motivation. I get goosebumps just thinking about it. You need to know why you're going to do it. And if your why is strong enough, then you will go outside of your comfort zone and do the things you have to do to become extraordinary. If you don't have those strong motives to act, you simply will not take action at the level that you want. And what we know is, with Lori, if you've got some kind of physical anchor, something you carry around with you as that constant reminder as to why you're doing it, the results, well, you saw her numbers. Lori Eastman, big shout out to you. Love it. Extraordinary. You're amazing. Number 17 on my list. A team always outproduces an individual. This was talked about throughout the entire conference. And ultimately, what everybody was saying, myself, all the guest speakers, all the panels, all the TomX presenters, was your job is to go sell houses. That's your job. Everything else should be delegated. So whether you chose to use interns, free help, smart, ambitious college students who've got some specialty expert skills that want to learn what it takes to run a high-powered real estate business, and you're going to take them on and mentor them and have them do all that work on the computer. Do you all remember that? If you're going to do that, that's a great idea. But also consider having more sales associates on your team. ISAs, inbound or internet sales associates. We used to call them telemarketers, now we call them ISAs. Having an administrative assistant, a marketing coordinator, virtual assistants, and more. I don't care if you use Fiverr. Just make sure that you're doing what you do best and you're not bogged down in the minutia of real estate where you'd be making $8 to $15 an hour. Your job is to help customers, to help them buy and sell and negotiate and navigate this very challenging real estate transaction. Do more of that. Everything else gets outsourced to somebody else. A team always outproduces an individual. Number 18, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. I know that point went around the room a lot. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. It's so important if you want to break outside of your comfort zone. If you want a massive breakthrough, if you want to 10x your business, you've simply got to spend more time with people that are committed to the same thing. Now, I'm not telling you to go back and fire all your friends. I'm not telling you to go back and fire your family. No, love your family, love your friends. Choose your peer group. Choose your peer group. Who's your mastermind? Who are the people you associate in business with to make sure that you're operating at that level, right? We're always going to make the average of the people we spend the most time. Did I say people? I think I did. Let's not edit that, right? That's classic. The people. You're going to make an average of the people you spend the most time with. Elevate the people you're spending time with in your business and your income's going to go up. Number 19. Stop fighting me. Stop fighting me. I must have said that 15 or 20 times to all my best clients in the room. I kept saying to them, look how much your business has grown. Look how amazing your life has become. And yet you're still fighting me. You're still fighting me on these tiny little points like mindset, morning routine, making your calls. Hello, making your calls. Stop fighting me. I only have one intention. I want you to have an extraordinary life. If you want an extraordinary life, don't fight me. Say yes, accept it, move forward, take the ideas that make sense for you and go build your business on your terms by design. And the very last one I wrote down, number 20, and there was 273 pages in the book, so this is only 20, but here's what it was. I choose to be a level 10 in every area of my life with no apologies. Remember that conversation? I believe it was on Wednesday when I was talking about the work that I've done with my extraordinary coach. Big shout out to Teresa Jabor from Toronto, who's been my communications coach for 12 years. She would say to me over and over again, Tom, You need to decide to be a 10 in every area of your life. Now, a 10 means you're not looking at everybody else and judging or assessing you versus them. It's you versus you. It's you versus that person in the mirror. And you know when you're operating at your very best, a level 10, and when you're operating less than a 10. And she said to me over and over again, choose to be a 10 in every area of your life with no apologies. And the no apologies part is a very big hook. I know that every person leaving the summit came back with a renewed sense of enthusiasm, a new plan, a set of new disciplines, a new set of ideas they wanted to go implement. And yet what happens is we get back to our office and we come in like, yeah! And someone goes, how was the seminar? Are you all motivated now? You want to smack them. I don't recommend it. Go operate at level 10 with no apologies. Just go be the very best you can be. Because if you remember on the first day when I said there's an extraordinary poem called The Dash. The Dash. And the dash is the day you're born, the dash in the middle, and the day you pass away. That dash is the story of your life. Do you want the story of your life to be about, well, she kind of bought into everybody else's excuses. He kind of got caught up in what other people thought about him. He never pushed too hard. She never really went the extra mile because, when you do those kind of things, you make everyone else around you feel uncomfortable because you're growing and moving forward. That dash is the story of your life, my friends. And you have to decide right now, what will you do today to make your future self really proud of you? Thanks for watching.